TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Luka Doncic.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern, but it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
And now Dallas' starting group. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Joel Embiid is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's James Harden. And it's Gray in at small forward. And for Oklahoma City, Wembanyama out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Williams. And it's the great one in at the point guard position. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim. Which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
And something I just love about Williams, he is a wing who can also facilitate, not at all a ball stopper out there.
Now here's Embiid. In the game against Miami, very impressive. Sinks the tray.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Embiid against Wembanyama. Now here's Embiid, tightly guarded over Wembanyama, and the basket by Embiid.
Well, Embiid is a powerful player, one who is used to pushing his way through contact.
To the middle. Here's the great one. Drops in the layup for two. The great one's got his second bucket on the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Harden with a bucket.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at that. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Now here's Harden. 9 points for him in his last game. From about 19, no good on the shot.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Edwards for three. Gets the three to fall.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Halliburton, the pass to Filipowski. Now Harden takes the three. And it's Harden again missing. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. We talked about Joel Embiid specifically and what he wants his team to do against him. And Coach said, I want us to make life difficult for him. Every time he catches it in the post, I want us to push back and be physical with him. If he's out on the perimeter, I want to put a hand up on every single shot. Let's see if Coach's message resonates. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Ali. And it's Harden again missing. Thunder leading by 5. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's Gray. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to Halliburton. Lets the three fly. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Well, that's got to be an area of concern in this one. If they are able to dominate the boards again, it could be a repeat of the last meeting.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the night. And so Mark Dagnall will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Stretching the floor makes all the difference. Let's see which teams do the best job of it. Fourth, the Thunder.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
First one falls for him.
Well, Adebayo showing you what a complete player he is. He gives you the athleticism defensively and on the glass, and then offensively, he's extremely productive as well.
Now here's Doncic, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's the great one. He played a great game against Golden State. Adebayo from long range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Kuzma, the pass to Doncic. Hartenstein against Allen. 6 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Thunder leading by 7. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
So it's the Mavericks now. The Thunder making their last shot. Pass to Filipowski. Now here's Doncic. Buries it from 3.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Outside Adebayo. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Doncic. Kuzma, the pass to Doncic. Over Williams. And it's Doncic missing.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. They trail by 6. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Hartenstein with a screen on Doncic. Here's the great one. Got it from about 16 feet. The great one's got 7.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
On the court for Dallas here in the second. We've got Obi Toppin. Halliburton is out there with James Harden. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Gray in at the small forward position. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play." Back over to you, Brian.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Outside, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wembanyama puts it up and through.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Halliburton outside. And there's the lob. Oh, they get a hand on it. Porter against Toppin. Pass to Williams. To the inside. Here's the great one. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Halliburton. And here's Toppin. Halliburton outside. Now here's Toppin. Still without a bucket. Here's Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
Back to Williams. Pass to the Great One. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. The Great One's got 10.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Take a look now at the season's most efficient scorers from around the league. Fourth, Victor Wembanyama.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Mavericks trail by 15, and now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, BA, it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. Well, you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Outside, Williams. Here's the three. Rebounded by Halliburton.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Gray, good.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Outside Wembanyama. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Embiid, a screen on Williams. Here's Embiid, 20 feet out. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
And this guy, Porter Jr., is a fantastic athlete, and he loves showing off when he gets the opportunity.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Mavericks trail by 16. Outside Harden. Pass to Gray. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
And it's Thunder's ball. They're on a 13-3 run.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Here's Gray. 23 points for him last game against Miami.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
Now here's Toppin. Just 5 to shoot. 4-3. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go. Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Here's Gray. Pass to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Now Harden. Let's go with a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Porter, the pass to the Great One. Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. There's the drive. Embiid with a steal. Halliburton left side. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul First team foul.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Toppin.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
And another miss by Oklahoma City. Mavericks trail by 19. Filipowski, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Filipowski. Pass to Gray. Shot is up. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And it's Thunder's ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Outside for Porter. Now here's Adebayo. Fires for three. Fires in the triple. He's got 7.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Oklahoma City ahead, opening up a huge gap. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're dominating on the backboards, just having their way out there, Shaq.
Out muscling, out tussling, out fuck.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
We're around the halfway point, and these guys aren't slowing down a bit. We'll see who turns on the Jets and pulls away.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's the great one, in at the one. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Shot clock at 5. And there's the screen. Goes up from the top of the key. Three-pointer, Harden. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The great one. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. The great one's got 15.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Nice shot by Harden.
Yeah, that soft touch that Harden has on his shot makes hitting a mid-range J look so simple.
Outside Adebayo. Pass to Edwards. Wide open. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Here's the great one. Defended by Harden. Here's the great one. Jacks up a 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And Dallas calls time here. Allen is checked in for Dallas. And here's who's been leading the league in rebounding over the past month. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
Here's Halliburton. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's the great one. Defended by Harden. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Halliburton outside. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Pass to Gray. The 3-ball. Outside for Halliburton. Launches a 3. Dallas no good that time either.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
And here is Williams. Here's the great one. 18 points for him. And that one drops for him.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's Gray. Williams defending. And here's Harden. He's got 7. Dallas no good that time either.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
And they call an illegal screen here. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Victor Wembanyama.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
So for Dallas, Toppin, he's checked in for Filipowski. Dort comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. And Doncic has subbed in for James Harden. Doncic passes to Allen. Here's Dort, guarded by Edwards. Back to Dort. Pass to Gray. It's Dort on the wing. Doncic deciding where to go with it. No good again that time.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Edwards. 3-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Edwards got 6 points.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
The 3 is up. Oh, the Thunder, another 3. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down, that's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And it's Connect missing.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Dort. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
No good on the free throw. It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around, Legs.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. B.A., there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Torture Chamber.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 15-3 run. Wembanyama, screen on Dort. Inside. Edwards, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Mavericks shooting only 23% so far. Pass to Gray for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Gray's got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Edwards against Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama, screen on Dort. And here's Edwards outside. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Oklahoma City with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter, they've got Joel Embiid, James Harden out there with Halliburton. Then it's Kyle Filipowski, and it's Gray in at the three, the small forward. The Mavericks on offense. Halliburton, the pass to Filipowski. Here's Gray, and stolen by Williams. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Pass to Harden. Now Filipowski. Now Embiid, covered by Wembanyama. And here's Harden, 6 to shoot. Fires, top of the key. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Thunder. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Halliburton on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Gray, good.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
Halliburton outside. Back to Harden. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Dallas.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Edwards. Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Second chance shot, and it's Wembanyama laying it in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Outside Harden. Takes a 3, nails it from beyond the arc.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Wembanyama. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Down low, Adebayo. The rebound by Filipowski.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Harden, the pass to Embiid from the arc. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, Williams. Outside, Edwards. Williams with it. Pass to the gray one. Wembanyama, screen on Harden. The gray one can't get it to go. Dallas has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Harden drives in. Now Filipowski. Halliburton on the wing, guarded by Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The Thunder have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's the great one. That one's true, and that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Embiid. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Graham.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for the Great One.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Here's the Great One, defended by Harden. The 3 from Wembanyama, and it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. There's 31 seconds left in the final quarter. To the middle, Embiid passes to Filipowski. 3-pointer, Halliburton. They grab their own miss. Count the basket.
Embiid is owning the offensive glass right now, using his size to dominate inside.
Halliburton against Edwards. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation.